Morning campers! Today I have a box of Arbonne goodies to share with you. So first up, some of you probably noticed my shoulder, currently in the support, sticks out a lot at the bottom, doesn't really fit very well underneath t-shirts, which I will also draw your attention to because I have merch now. Look, I have merch. So I have some of these blue ones that are available, but these are our super limited edition run. I also have some black ones, the bog standard team shirts. They're all available on my Facebook page. I will post the links to them down below. But yeah, I have merch now. Basically, I'm getting old and shoulder doesn't quite sit in socket properly because I have Ehlers-Danlos loss. So strapped up for now. I've got a whole box of goodies to show you all, and try not to put too much stress with this shoulder, but it is like an hefty box. Like, I am not kidding. Look at the size of it. It's huge. I literally don't fit in. It's massive. So we're gonna delve into this and see what goodies are in here. You know what I'm gonna go for first? Like, there's a couple of these pink bags in here, and they're just like calling my name, so we're going to open these first. Like, literally everything else is like white boxes, but these are exciting. These are pink. What's inside these? Ooh. So this is the Age Well Moisture Restoring Cream with SPF 50. What's in here? It feels quite heavy. I don't know if it's just because no, it does feel heavy. That's good. I always find that if you pick up like a cream and it feels heavy, it's usually a good cream. I don't know why that is. Usually it's just like smart marketing packages, but this feels like really expensive and the lid's like really heavy. I love how it's all like recyclable as well. See, there's not like a massive smell with this. It smells like fresh. Like, it doesn't smell perfumed, it smells like they've just added like a bit of essential oil or something to the cream. It's not like this L'Oreal cream that I had like a few weeks back that basically smelled like cheap perfume that the smokers at school used to wear, absolutely douse themselves in. But the moisturiser itself is like milky, so it's like on my fingers, it's quite like a thin texture. I like doing this with thin moisturisers. So that's going to soak well into my skin, so I'm just going to rub a little bit on the back of my hand. And it does, it literally has the consistency of milk, look. So it's literally soaked straight into my skin, which is good. This is what I like with a moisturiser. I find that the thicker ones just sit on top of it and just don't go anywhere. That's why I always hated like my prescribed moisturisers, like the E45 and the Cetraben, because they just sat on top of my skin and didn't go anywhere. And then you spend the rest of the day sticking to your clothes, and then you have to wash the residue off at the end because it just sticks. But this is soaked straight in. It's left my hand feeling really nice, soft, moisturised, but no white cast or anything, which is even better. Just soaked straight in. So I'm going to enjoy using this moisturiser. It's for all skin types, so literally anybody can use it. It will be interesting to find out whether this works with my eczema-prone skin. Hopefully it will. I'm kind of hoping that I'm not going to come up with like a huge rash on the back of this hand or on my fingers where I've touched it, but hopefully. Oh yeah, and this cream's also vegan. Look, you can see the vegan symbol here. Point at the right blooming thing, child. There we go. That thing. Yeah, so it's also vegan, so if you wanted to try one of these, it's vegan. What else have we got in here? Ooh. So next up we have the RE9 Advanced Prep Work Gel Eye Masks, which come in like, I like the packaging of this. There's a sort of the tree at the top. Come on camera, focus. I don't really even know if you can see that, but there's like a little tree thing all embossed. There we go. Get the light to hit it slightly right. It's like a tree. That's what I saw first and I was like, ooh. Then inside you get a pot with an orange lid, like this. And spatula for the masks, and inside, ooh, they're like all gold. Look at that, I like gold. You know, I was after Revolution's gold eye mask thingies like this, and I've never been able to get them whenever I've been placing an order. So now I have some of my own to try out. Can I like flick one up? No? Yes. Ooh, there's like two of them together. These are like wet fish. I'm not very good at using a spatula for these. Again, there's not really like an overpowering perfumey smell either, it just smells that like natural, like that's how they're meant to smell. What I will do is I will post a full video of me using these, just so you can see like how well they work and whether or not they do. I don't quite have enough time with the amount of stuff that I've got to actually do like a proper full in-depth review, but I will do one of these for my face mask series, so you've got that to look forward to. And now we have the Age Well Silky Cleanser, which comes in a nice posh bottle with this top. Cleansers like these I don't usually use, like because they're liquidy ones, and usually now I use bar cleansers because I think they're better for the environment. But this one, it'll be interesting to figure out if it gets rid of makeup as well. Like usually I use these, if I've worn like a lot of makeup I'll use these to cleanse off first, and then I'll get in the shower and use my normal cleanser. But yeah, let's see. Oh, can't open it. Oh, it is open. Should twist. Again, no harsh perfumes, and it's just, yeah, milky cleanser like it says on the tin. But yeah, it's just like all nice and smoothing, moisturising. It feels good. It feels nice on my fingers. And then we have some shea butter hand cream. This I'm not going to try because shea butter is irritating to my eczema at the moment, but I am going to like open it and smell it. You can smell like the shea butter kind of smell. The minute I open like these pink bags, like the smell of shea butter kind of hit me, so it does smell nice. I quite like the smell of shea butter, it just doesn't really agree with my skin, especially not when I've got like an eczema flare up. However, I do know somebody who would really like these, so no prizes for guessing who that's going to. So that was what was hiding in those pink bags. They're quite nice for travelling in, so if I was going travelling I could just stick them all in one of them little things and then just, yeah. So they're quite nice. They're like a decent size. I like the fact that they pull together as well, and they feel quite robust. Like, you know how some wash bags you kind of feel like they're going to break along the seams the minute you put something in that's like remotely heavy, like a full bottle of cleanser. I've actually had that happen once. It just all sort of fell apart while on holiday. I sort of dropped my cleanser back in the top and it went out the bottom. Just the seam had gone. Not good. It sort of smashed over the bathroom floor of the hotel, and I was like, oh no, is there any more cleanser as well? Next are something that I've used before. If you've seen my Energy Fizz video where I was sent some to try out, you'll recognise these. These are the citrus flavour Fizz sticks. I think these ones were like one of my favourites in the thingy, so I have 2 full packets to use. These are going to be great while training for Formula Woman and like for when I'm on the go on the testing days, because it's going to be a long day. So I may need like a pick me up, and I can just add one of these to my water bottle and away I go. Simple as. So they've got caffeine in them from green tea and guarana, and it just sort of, you don't always want to have a cup of tea though, do you? But you want like the extra boost of caffeine, especially mid-afternoon. I know like by about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, if I've been up since like 9 o'clock, I'm sort of starting to feel a bit tired. And usually I have a cup of tea, but now I have the choice of having a tea or having one of these. And if I'm like out doing sporty things anyway, then I tend to prefer cold drinks over hot. So I've got these. I also have them in a different flavour. So these are the Energy Fizz sticks, and they're in a slightly more autumnal flavour, which is Spice Punch flavour. I kind of was looking at the ones online and I thought mango peach sounds nice. However, that's kind of summery, isn't it? And I want something a bit more warming for autumn, so I have these. I've already tried one of these and they are pretty good. Like they sort of taste like apple pear, and then you get like the hint of spices like cinnamon and ginger. And I kind of like spicy things, especially at autumn. So at the moment my favourite tea from Monster Mash is the aptly named Monster Mash. The Monster Mash, that one. And it's apple and cinnamon, so now I've got something that I can have the equivalent of that that's cold. And I can also drop them in my handbag or my training bag and away I go. Probably even fit them in a pocket somewhere. Not that I have pockets on my leggings, my sports leggings. No, I don't have pockets on my sports leggings, so perhaps I could fit in my shoe. End up being like a shoey, wouldn't I, like Daniel Ricciardo. But anyway, yeah, this is the Fizz stick. And now I have this big jar of Be Well superfood greens. I kind of struggle to get enough fruit and veg in my diet, so I do like making smoothies, so I kind of got one of these to sort of stick in my smoothies. So you're supposed to actually only supposed to dilute it in water. However, I don't see why I can't stick it in with like smoothies, especially if I've got like a cut price papaya to use and some limes left over from the other week. So I'm going to stick some of this in with it. It's got spirulina in it. Spirulina. Phytonutrients. It says it's got a blend of 36 fruits and vegetables in each serving. So yeah, that might help with some vitamins and things. Again, vegan. I'm going to get the right thing this time. Vegan. Yep, so I'm supposed to stick this in with like 1 scoop per 250 ml of water. And yeah, I'm supposed to have one of these a day. But ooh. I wonder what this actually tastes like. Should we try it? Oh look, it is, it's like really green, look. It's like spinach green. Like Popeye. Oh, that's really earthy. It does say that it has sugar and sweeteners in it as well. You can definitely taste like the sweetener, especially in the aftertaste. But it does taste like really earthy and green. That sounds really odd, doesn't it? But like, yeah. Spirulina, if I'm even pronouncing that right, spirulina. It's like algae, so that's probably why it's so green. It's supposed to be good for you though. It's like you know, like seaweed. That's supposed to be good for you, and this is supposed to be good for you as well. But we shall see. It might actually be good for like when I'm on my period and like really iron deficient and need like that extra boost of greenness. Because you know, when I sit there eating all the spinach, perhaps I'll be able to have one of these and that might lessen the spinach cravings a little bit. Like especially like when I'm trying to work or train and I can't be shoveling down like 2 kilograms of spinach every hour, can I? And now I have the Mind Health Focus Super Powder. This is like a similar thingy to the Fizz sticks where you get them in like a little sachet and you just pour it straight into a cup. Except this is supposed to help your mind. These are cherry lime flavour. Again, vegan. And they have sunflower frost. Oh god, I can't even pronounce that. That word. I'm not even going to try because I'm going to like trip straight over my words. It's not enough. But yeah, it's supposed to be better for your mind and helping you to maintain focus on things. I wish I'd had some of these when I was writing my dissertation, particularly at the end, because Fueled by Red Bull ain't great, is it really? I could have done with some of these instead, because I think these have probably got a lot less sugar in and all. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying these out. I might try one of these when I go off and do like parts of the mindful course that I'm currently doing and see if it makes a difference to my focus or not, because I'm finding that at the moment, like especially since lockdown and starting my masters, it's kind of like all I've wanted to do is, instead of sit behind a desk, is just get distracted by everything. It's almost like I have like, you know, when someone has ADHD and they're like, and they can't focus very well at all, and sometimes they can be fidgety and stuff. That's like how I've gone, but it's only since the pandemic and stuff, which is strange. But I suppose it's just restlessness, isn't it, really? And obviously not having the same level of interaction and stuff. But we'll see if this helps to make any difference to my concentration, or if it just gives me like that extra boost of energy, because it's got quite a lot of sugar in it. Finally, I have a couple of boxes of these. These are the Super Boost Vitamin and Mineral Shots, Grape and Acai Juice Blend. Acai. Is it acai or acai? I'm not sure. But again, vegan. Nice big green logo on it. I bought these because sometimes after training I get like a sugar, like basically all my blood sugar just sort of like drops and I feel really exhausted. And like, you know, when you see on the telly with the London Marathon last week, when they give them like the gel thingies sometimes and things, or they give them like it's like a glucose sweet thing, isn't it, that they give them, that they get given to help keep their energy up. I bought some of these because sometimes I really struggle with it. Best before November 2021. Oh dear, they're a bit short dated, aren't they? Arbonne. Most everything else is like at least a year on it, and this is like 2021. But yeah, I'm actually going to try one of these now because I'm quite interested. But they have like vitamin B12 and vitamin C in it, and also zinc and turmeric. So let me interested to see if, oh my god, we get loads of them in here. So yeah, you get quite a few packed into this box. Look at how many you get. And they're just like a little thing, plenty of like liquidy stuffs in here. But I thought, yeah, I can just sort of stick a couple of these, even if I go out on a bike ride or something, then I can stick one of these in my back. Well, you see them like with the gels and stuff as well on the Tour de France, don't you? Just pull it out the backpack we've got on the back and away we go. But yeah, it says drink 1 30ml packet once per day. I've got to shake it vigorously. But it's kind of one of those things where I don't know if it will work, but I thought I'll give it a go. But if I never know, do I? I'm trying to like make this go everywhere on my bed, but to be fair, I think the packet's quite well shaped with it being in the bottle shape for it to be. Ooh. Oh my gosh, that's bitter. You get like the sweetness from like the grape and like the elderberry and stuff in it, but and you get like this bitterness. It's like earthy kind of bitterness in it. But, I'm not a massive fan of bitterness, but yeah, it kind of just tastes like fruit juice. Yeah, these do have quite a bitter aftertaste. I'm not quite sure if whether that's from the acai or whether it's like the turmeric kind of thing. It's also like a bit of spice, but that might be turmeric, or it might just be because I've had like dinner and had like what do you call it, chilies. Some of my uncle's chilies with some butternut squash, so that might just be residual from the chili. But I would put up with it though. I think if it was one of those things where I was like so devoid of energy and needed to pick me up, I probably would have one of these. That's all that was in that box. Some of the products I do have like doubles of them, so like the spirulina powder and the super boost powders. I do have like 2 of them, hence why it was in a great big huge box. But I do have like many things in this box which help sort me out with training and stuff, help me out with the Formula Woman kind of things. So yeah, I'm looking forward to sort of incorporating some of these into my training program and enjoying them really. So if you guys do actually want to follow my Formula Woman journey, as well as posting like the odd video on here, I do also have a Facebook page and a separate Instagram account purely for my racing. I will drop their links down below so you can just click and follow them if that's what you want to do. I will be posting like a few little reviewy kind of reels, is it they're called on Instagram now, where I do try out a few of these. Some of these might make it into YouTubers like shorts, but yeah, we'll see how much time I have to like sit and edit things at the minute. I'm quite busy considering like I only work part-time, but then I'm also with racing it's like a full-time job, and then I've got a part-time job on top of that, and it's like oh. But yeah, I'm quite keen to incorporate a lot of these into my training regime and see how much of a difference it actually makes, and also to kind of just try stuff out like the skincare and stuff. It feels quite high end, quite bougie kind of skincare, and usually I just use like the bog standard, whatever's cheapest, so it does feel like a bit of a treat. My skin's going to think it's Christmas every day for the next year or so. So if you like this video, don't forget to give me a little thumbs up, don't forget to say hi in the comments, and if you like this video and you'd like to see more of this kind of thing, don't forget to click subscribe. See you all soon, bye!